I know you're too attached. All of your friends, I know they hate me bad. Call me again, so I know you're still mad. I get my ego stuck on drama. I don't mean to be the villain, but I'd rather you be than just indifferent with your feelings. I know my issues are the problem. I miss you every morning. These memories alive in every picture of you.
The feeling overcomes me fast. Afraid of how long this won't last. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph, thinking about the times we had. Memories shatter like their glass. Looking at a photograph, looking at a photograph.
She told me that she want me back. She told me that she miss me. Hail Mary, throw me out like mad. Hail Mary, I'll be praying off like a pass. Little boy. Little boy running on the track, I'll be faster. Photograph posted on my wall, baby. All my feelings out up on the floor, now they stagger.
The feeling overcomes me fast. Afraid of how long this won't last. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph.
It's game time in Los Angeles from the Staples Center. All the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Last outing for the Clippers, it was a loss to the Lakers. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Here's Leonard. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Steps back and shoots. James misses. On offense, here are the Clippers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
Caldwell Pope. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, there's a brute physical force to LeBron James. Couple that with his terrific instincts, unbelievable reactions, and he's pretty good on the offensive glass.
Back to Morris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's the Lakers' ball. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Inside. Here's Morris.
Don't I keep a smile like we was never going through it, don't I? Circle tight like I got no room for improvement, don't I? Navigate from we was stuck to this a movement, don't I? Yeah, they were wanna beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? That don't mean nothing. Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right. Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right.
You're a fool for this one. Yeah. All the facts.
Hey, the work feeling more like I've been getting what I earned. The low wasn't never a concern. I see I got the gift, don't count the blessings. I played the odds and I changed directions. I hoard all the dreams and they come true. I never let them see it from the same view. I heard all the stories that you can't prove. It's hard to count the wins if you can't lose. I done made a whole lot more. I went horse trying to tell it, hold that door. Boy, Mr. Lottery, never like picks, but they all still follow me. Now ain't that a to a dad, ain't that a switch? I paved the way, save the date. I take breaks in the summer, but the wintertime lit. Hey, left, look at who I'm still with.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. It's the NBA's most storied rivalry. Tonight in Los Angeles, the Lakers face those old familiar foes, the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and they just looked sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of power.
Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
The Lakers with a quick start to this game. 4-point game.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. James has got his third basket of the night right there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Walker with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Tatum. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Tatum for three. Boston, no good that time either. It's tipped. Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Shoots off the step back. That one a little long.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. We've got basketball action from Chase Center, the new home of the Warriors, here on 2K Sports. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand.
Well, in this league, the road is always tough on a team, and anytime you get a chance to get home, you feel confident that you can stop any bleeding, and that's what this team is looking to do while at home. You know, maybe they'll get things somehow turned around here and build some positive momentum.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
And so Bazemore will bring it up for Golden State.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent. There's a fearlessness that Steph Curry plays with. This guy enjoys getting into the paint and trying his luck with the big men.
Now here's Tatum. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Bazemore. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Jacks up a three. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Some athleticism on display. Jason Tatum, the speed, the strides on the drive.
Offensive rebound, and they're moving it up. Shoots from the high post. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Here's Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And the Celtics making a change here. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Fournier gets a wide open look and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Both teams will make substitutions. Second shot opportunity. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
So both teams changing it up here. Outside Fournier. Pass to Ogilvy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Here's Looney, and the layup is good. Looney's got his second basket.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
And the shot goes down.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Mulder. Count it. Celtics trail by 4. Inside, Oubre with the steal. And now here's Lee, the fast break opportunity. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams in the post. Makes it off the glass.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now the Warriors moving it up. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Mulder's got 5 points so far.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for...
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Ogilvy, that's good. Warriors leading by 6. Ripped away. Here's Ogilvy. He can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move. Toscano's got his second bucket of the night. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being defensive-minded player yourself. Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defense.
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Wow. Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
Here's Walker. Tries again. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 6.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Walker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's Looney. And that one is hammered home.
Draymond Green is a top passer at his position, and he loves to get his teammates involved.
Tipped away. And stolen by Bazemore. Here's Curry. Walker with the rebound.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And stolen by Bazemore. Floats it up for Wiggins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Andrew Wiggins with the statement finish.
Here's Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues, and some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:20 left in the first half of the game. In the corner, it's Oubre. Drops in the layup for 2. Toscano's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Left side, Tatum. To the middle. Here's Parker. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Pass to Brown for the finish. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Here's Lee. Yep, that one goes in there. Lee's got 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Got a piece of it.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
To the paint. Here's Toscano. Off with the layup. And the first half is now in the books. Warriors lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Walker. Banked in off the glass.
Kemba Walker's handle has always been special, and it's always created shot opportunities just like that.
Here's Curry. Walker with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The shot's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Well, you get a sense of the recognition from Steph Curry and how quickly he moves through his progressions because, boy, if you're open, he's going to give it to you.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Williams. Back to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Curry attacking. Oh, good on that one.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Brown with it. Now defended by Wiggins.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the Warriors making a change here. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Smart. Trying to get open is Thompson. Smart misses. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, it's a lean frame, but it's an effective frame because Steph Curry knows how to position his body in a way that draws the whistle.
No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. 4 on the clock. Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brown's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. It's tipped.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
He gets that one. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Toscano misses.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And the shot goes in. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good, unable to end this run. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's good. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Tatum on the wing. Teardrop shot. Here's Parker. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Well, Jabari Parker is a natural-born scorer. He understands how to make the defense commit the foul.
Warriors trail by 8. Down low. Here's Looney. A second chance effort. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the inside. Here's Parker. That one misses. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten.
In the gym trying to work my break though.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
She don't put this on the ground.
Curry with it. Inside. Bazemore on the wing. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors.
You know, could have gone to the rack for the throwdown, but opts for the soft, smooth finger roll. I love it.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Here's Walker, and that one good. Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
To the paint. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. That one falls.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot.
And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Outside Curry. Kept alive. Pass to Bazemore. Golden State moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
The first free throw is good.
As a young man growing up in New York, Kemba Walker was part of a performance team. And this young man, as a performer between the lines as a basketball player, there's a bit of improvisation there as well.
Here's Green. Outside for Curry. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Back to Walker. Boston, no good that time either.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And the Warriors making a change here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the basket by Curry.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 6. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Green. And Green is right there.
Well, Draymond Green in a big spot delivers with nice calmness. Go ahead, Draymond.
Down low. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Well, how about Jason Tatum's rookie season? In the heat and the crucible of the playoffs, this guy rose to the level of the pressure. Incredible.
Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Back to Smart. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Here's Oubre. Rebound Boston. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you like to see Jason Tatum be aggressive even when the defense gets physical.
And the Warriors making a change here. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry gets the bucket.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
It's stolen by Curry. Moving it up. Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game, and that in and of itself is a skill.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Pass to Brown. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to